Hey guys, and welcome back to our 7th day of our Florida vacation. Today we're at Discovery Cove, and this was the thing I was the most excited for our entire trip. We got to the park around 8:30, and unfortunately the lineup was massive when we got there. It looked like this, and we waited in line for over an hour before we even got inside. There was actually somebody that was bringing out animals and water bottle because it was taking so long. I'm not sure if this is like a regular occurrence or not, but it was brutal. This is the only day I got a sunburn because we were in direct sunlight for that whole hour. Then we got our tickets to go inside, and I purchased a dolphin encounter, so I got to swim with the dolphins later this afternoon. The park is absolutely beautiful, and it's all inclusive, so you get breakfast, lunch, and snacks. Drinks are included, but alcohol beverages, you do need to purchase a drink package for that. My kids always love when we get to go to buffets and they get to pick whatever they want, so they were really enjoying the food. Then we picked up our snorkel sets for the day, and you do get to keep the mouthpiece, but the goggles you need to return. Everyone needs to wear some form of life vest or wetsuit, life jacket. Obviously the littles were wearing life jackets. I was wearing one of those vests. This is the lazy river, and it's full of fresh water, which is great because we were all testing out our snorkel gear for the first time. On the other side of this waterfall is their aviary. The waterfall keeps the birds inside. My kids are really timid, especially the twins, so we haven't done a lot of snorkeling, especially not in fresh water. So this was our first experience, and we really enjoyed it. It was a good entry-level experience. We moved over to the Grande Reef, which is their saltwater snorkeling area. I really wish this area was bigger, especially where it's shallow and all the kids are actually comfortable standing. It's such a small area, and there's so many people, and there's so many fish and animals swimming around that if you take a step, you feel like you're going to step on something, and it's a little bit too much. I felt better when I was out swimming in the deep end, except for that I felt like I couldn't actually like swim. Like if I'd kicked, I would have kicked somebody. So all around the area is just a little bit too small, but it was really a fun and neat experience. And this is me trying to use my camera, and for some reason, every time I put it under the water, it would change onto my face. I don't know. And then we had some slushies. The one thing I love about traveling in America is the lemonade. Like I know that sounds like such a silly little thing, but we don't have lemonade everywhere, and it's so amazing. And I definitely had to get a lemonade slushie. And then it was lunchtime, and I grabbed some pizzas from one of the smaller dining areas, and the girls headed in to the buffet to pick out what they wanted. After lunch, it was my dolphin encounter, which I kind of regret booking because there was an hour delay because the dolphins didn't want to come out, which understandable, but instead of sitting there waiting without my family, I would have rather gone and enjoyed the lazy river and just skipped the dolphin encounter. Also, very soon after the dolphin encounter, it started thundering and lightning, so they had to close all the pools down, and the weather got really crazy.
What's going on? I don't know what it is, but I would like dump them all.
Well, yeah, I don't know what it is either.
There's a flashing light, you can see it. I still think it's a tornado. No.
I think it was a fire alarm that was going off in that building. I don't know. It was definitely a way to end the day. We ended up getting changed. We were trying to hold out that it would eventually open back up. And as soon as we got changed, it did open back up. So that sucks. But we watched the dolphins swim around for a little bit before we left. And when we left, it was only like 5 minutes before closing anyways.